preparing live stream for meeting. Hi, we are here now. This is the Bold Beautiful Meeting Spotlight here on JLJ Media. I'm one of your hosts, James Lott Jr. I is here on JLJ Media. I'm the JLJ of JLJ Media, so take that. Live stream. Oh, that's me again. Shut up, James. All right. Welcome to the show. I am here, of course, not by myself because it's Soap Sunday. And if I was talking to myself, it would be boring AF. I'm here with Stay Hyped, Amanda Russ, and off the shoulder holder, Tami Goveia. Hey, ladies.
Good morning.
Love the shoulder out.
Thank you.
She thinks she's Donna Logan Forrester.
Yes, I had to kind of up my energy for this episode.
Yeah, and I'm wearing my Stay Hype shirt.
You want to get a shout
out? My friend's t-shirt company.
Well, you have to do a little more than that. Do you remember the name of the t-shirt company?
Yes, Stay Hype or Hype Horizons. I'm sorry, it's called Hype Horizons.
Okay, because we can share it. Make sure that you go to it. So, go find Amanda on social media, talk to her, and she'll hook you through. Right?
Yes, of course.
She's like, no, it's like James. What are you talking about? Well, anyway, my ladies are not awake. They're not awake today, so we'll keep talking.
She's like, as long as you're nice to me, I'll help you out.
What we saying? Oh, it is the Soap Sunday. The Soap Sunday. And I want to say it's Soap Sunday. We just did YNR, so that's out there for you to listen to and to watch. Check that out. We just did it. After this, two shows come together. GH Sunday Shift joins me and Frank here at GH Media Spotlight, and we're going to talk about all things Port Charles, and that's at 1:00 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes that. We're talking about all the things that went on the last week or so. A lot to talk about. And then, of course, for your viewing and listening pleasures, at 3 p.m., my chocolate twin, who makes a comment about my age every single beginning of every episode. I'm sure, who knows? Last week, he said I was the only person who actually talked to Adam and Eve. And I did. I said, don't eat the bite the apple, girl, boy, or whatever. So he's who knows what he'll say to me today about me today. But check them out over at Edition Days, of course. We support them, they support us. Check out their channels. They talk about all things Days of Our Lives. There's a new Gabby Hernandez that started. So I'll talk about that. Then, of course, as I was saying, if you're a One Calls the Heart fan, because I have some crossover, all my Hardies out there, love you guys. I have the executive producer and co-creator of the show, Brian Bird. We do this every end of every season. He comes on our show and talks about the season and gives us some sneak peeks to season 12.
Crazy.
12. I can't believe that.
12. It's like 11. Tonight's the last episode 11 of season 11. I've watched every single one. My co-host Marissa Serafini and I started out together. And I am going to HFR in Vancouver in September.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, that's special so guest.
And I would do press and all kind of, I'll probably be speaking there too. So if you guys are going, let everybody know who's going. I will see you to meet me in person. I have hugs for everyone. So that'll be in September. But anyway, so we're at Calls to Heart after show live, 5 p.m. Brian Bird and James Lott Jr., the Hardy's men.
Nice.
And if you want to see me and Frank talk about other stuff besides soaps, we do the Star Wars Acolyte after show live Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Me, him, and John Dunphy talk about the latest happenings on the Star Wars series on Disney Plus, The Acolyte. Episode 5 is Wednesday. We're already almost done with the season already. Check out our takes. We have a good time. We have fun. Lightsabers not included. There is no outside news to report on. Both people are kind of quiet, so there's nothing to report on there. Those shows other stuff, which we'll talk about there. There are several storylines this week. But the one that makes me laugh, and the thumbnail that I put up for today, we'll start with that one. Apparently, Tom, former homeless guy, now busboy at Il DiGiorno or Il DiGiorno, whatever it's called.
Giardardo.
El Donato, I don't know what his name is. Saw Poppy, and Poppy saw him, and they're like,
yes.
And no, we got done with him. And you're gonna tell Deacon all about his thing. I looked up Sheila. He went to the library, which you can do. The internet. I looked up Sheila, and Sheila had an earful this week. She had lots this week, so she was listening to a lot. But she was like, leave me alone. My life is new now. You don't want to mess with me, Tom.
If you want to survive here, you need to be
you.
on my side.
With that knife.
Yeah, with the ninja like, let me tell you something.
But she is trying to live her life like it's golden.
She is. And I'm not in fear for Tom. Like, all she had to do is do what she did, just instill that little bit of fear in him, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll toe the line.
Yeah, he'll toe the line.
Wait, why am I on Sheila's side?
Isn't that crazy? I know. But she really is like minding her own business. Like she has not done anything to him. I mean, he married her, so you look her up afterwards. Well, I look at both you guys. Well, Deacon's done some stuff too, not like Sheila, but he does something. Yeah, he was in prison. Yeah. So I'm like, he's like, well, Sheila, and she was like, yeah, I did some things, but I need to. Well, I'm paraphrasing, but she was kind of like, you need to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Don't be messing with me. I was like, come on, girl. She's trying to live her life with kids. What?
Past. She's like, that's my past. Okay, everyone has a past,
and they do. On this show, they do.
Kenneth,
but definitely on this show, yes.
Kenneth in the chat line said, I had no idea they had toe hors d'oeuvres. I didn't either. I actually like, what did he just say?
I thought that was so funny.
I was laughing so hard. I was like,
and they had toe hors d'oeuvres.
I don't even want to picture what that could be. Like little hot dog weenie thing. Like, what is that?
No idea. But Sean Cannon posted a thing. It was like, the most stable couple right now is me and Sheila. They really are. I mean, like, when you think about it, like and that's the thing. They literally just try to live their lives. They're not really bothering anybody. Yeah. He's busy with the restaurant. He couldn't make it in the other day, so busy in the restaurant. And Sheila really isn't bothering anybody. Well, now she's gonna put her nose in. We'll talk about the Finn stuff in a second, but we know she's gonna put her nose. But she literally was like, and again, she works there, so she happened to walk into these conversations. It was like she was trying. I mean, it's just like she's trying to live her life. I never thought being on Sheila's side either. I never thought in years I'd be on her side.
It like hurts to be on her side. I'm like, wait.
I know. The writers did what we didn't think was possible.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
True. It's like she really is not bothering anybody. They said they're thinking lady fingers. So it wasn't finger food, but tofu. Not to be confused with tofu.
That's funny.
They have to hear from Ron Howard if they kill Tom. That's so funny. So, folks, you don't know it's Clint Howard, Ron Howard's brother. If you didn't know that. But yeah, it's. I just thought they're giving Tom a big storyline.
They are.
Yet James Lott Jr. still not made his appearance that I was promised 2 years ago. I am shady. I'm just going to say that.
Mm-hmm. It is Shady Sunday.
It's Shady Sunday. The producers have promised me a walk-on role, and that has not happened yet. That's what I say. But they're giving. I'm not taking any money out of Clint's hands. Good for him. Good for him. He working. He's good. Just saying. We should call Little Caesars. That's pretty funny. Hi, Miss Kayla. I hope you're feeling better, girl. We're doing good. And Shireen, everybody. So people watching already. Good. So there's this little thing going over there. But then on the other side, some major stuff has gone down. But I had to, before we even get into that, I had to laugh when Brooke went to Deacon to tell him what was going on. I was wondering if, again, are these scenes, some of these scenes improv or not? Because when she says she has feelings for Finn, and it was like Deacon was like gossiping, and he says something like, well, I understand the chiseled features, and he is kind of I'm like, it's the way he was responding to me. I'm like, that has to be ad-libbed. It has to be ad-libbed, because it's like he was just like, well, I understand the chiseled features, and I'm like, of course Deacon would say that. Of course he would say that. Everyone's like, no, wait a minute, no, that's Steffi's husband. He's like, oh yeah. Steffi's, I mean, it was like they were gossiping. It was like a gossip session, And Deacon is hilarious. He's like, what? And Sheila, right place, right time. She does live there.
It's one of those soap opera moments because seriously, how many times has this happened where they're having a conversation and someone is literally around the corner and down the hall and can overhear it?
Right.
Right. And we're thinking, how could they possibly be overhearing this when they're 3,000 yards away? And here she's whispering to him. And Sheila can hear everything. She's whispering.
Oh, she got it.
I thought that was funny too, Tami, because
Like,
she was
what?
like,
How
she
could
was
she
like,
hear this?
she's like, look, don't tell anyone.
I know, I was laughing.
And then he goes, what? Hope has feeling for food. She's like,
I know.
shh.
I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. Yeah, Kid Clark, I know. Sheila's facial expressions was hilarious. She was like, oh, like she was going.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this work to my favor.
Yep.
Because
Oh yeah.
yeah, because Hope is on my side and she should be with Finn.
Right.
That's
Yes.
my way in here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. Tami stamped it. She time stamped it. Yes. Sheila got super hearing. Yes, she does. Oh, this is hilarious. Well, well, girl, it's just flowers or whatever. It's a flower wall or a plant wall. That's all it is.
The live wall, the living wall.
Living wall. Living wall. That's all it is. That's all it is. Sheila has years of sonic hearing. She knows what's going on.
Right.
What's going on? Yes, Joshua Morrow's son, who's also kind of hot, will be playing Will Spencer.
Oh.
No, he's coming on this show. He's coming on this show.
Interesting.
He looks like him. He looks just like him. So he's coming on. Yeah, hi Bridget. Sheila has some super hearing. She used to belong to a dog. That's why I heard him. Wait, Amber's Ray goes, you mean you're carrying on a conversation in a public place except to be secret? Gives me time. LOL, I know.
Like in the office, they leave the door cracked.
Right.
But here, Amber's baby, you're correct. I'm laughing with you, but I will. The caveat: it was before work hours. It was like they were setting up. You know, all the regular folks out there wouldn't know nothing.
That is true.
Kind of, but they should know that Sheila lives and works there, so you know, you be careful. Hi, Janet. So it's kind of like.
She should have had him over to her house when they could be alone to talk about their daughter.
Yeah.
Not, but it's a soap opera.
But she was late gossiping her baby daddy. And they're all sitting there like, well, where is this bitch? At the board meeting.
Yeah.
She's coming. She's busy over there talking. Spilling her guts. And then the board meeting. You know, it's funny because I know folks, you guys are going to hate me out there, but that's fine.
I know.
On some level, I get what Steffi is kind of saying. She does have a bias against Lowe's. I get that part. But Ridge should have talked to her first or talked to her separately. Ridge's point, I want to see if she was interested. Okay, that's fine. She was interested. Then you should took your ass over to your co-CEO / daughter and said, "It's what I'm thinking," and then give her a heads up. Steffi was like, Steffi would have said no either way. Ridge knew what he was doing. He knew she would have said no anyway. She's like, she's against it. But to blindside her, like blah 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 blah, blind. Blindside her.
I'm sorry, what, James? Can you
blah 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 blah. Blindside her. I think that is. I mean, we're co-CEOs. It's different. If you're a boss, I'm gonna tell you shit. But if we're bosses together, there should be some kind of. I mean, I get going to her first. I need someone. Thank you, Kayla, for super chat. I need someone to do an edit of Sheila's crazy. Too, I can't get no satisfaction. So okay, what do you guys think about? I mean, the initial thing is basically the whole thing is she's gonna be now co-CEO.
Steffi needs to just shut her mouth. And I agree with you, James. He disrespected his daughter by how Ridge handled this whole thing. And I'm glad. She just needs to be knocked down a few pegs because she's just yakking her mouth off. And I'm so tired. Her voice to me now has become that Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. Like, I'm so tired of hearing her voice.
And every time that she says, it is not personal, I start cracking up laughing. Like,
Liar,
give me a
liar, pants
break.
on fire.
It's totally personal. Totally.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody in chat agrees. Stephanie was being too much, but Ridge did blindside. And Ridge knew what he was going to do. Because Brooke said it. Brooke said, I don't want to start a Stephanie's not going to like this.
Right. She did.
She said it. See, Brooke's, you guys, all you Brooke haters out there, Brooke's just right about stuff. That's the one thing she's right about stuff. But yes, Rich should have went to his co-CEO. They go, but Tami. He's all that about Tami. I'm tired of Ridge, not Steffi. So it's kind of just torn, and the chat room's torn.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of agrees. Rich, to me, that'd be the natural thing. If I was going to be another co-host on this show, we're a co-host. I would talk to you ladies first. Say, okay, I'm thinking about bringing someone on to be a permanent co-host. I would talk to you first, just because we have a dynamic, and there's a whole. Say with Frank, I would talk to him first. Yeah, right. Not yes, but I mean I would bring on a permanent co-host. I'm bringing on another guy or something. That's it. I mean, when Tony was going to do it in different days, he always talked to us. Whoever was left over, he'd always talk to us about it and include us in the process. So I think Ridge knows there's bad blood. I mean, bad blood. And then there's bad blood. And it's going to cause a stir. He knows that. He knows that. But he doesn't care because he's in love with Brooke. And she come first. It's just like Jason and Carly on GH. Those who come first above anybody else.
Totally.
I'm glad he took up for Brooke because Steffi's disrespectful. Like, I like when he said, before Brooke even got there, he said, she doesn't have to pitch. Yeah. What are you saying? She doesn't need to pitch anything. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Seriously, her contribution was big in way before Steffi was a baby and kid. Brooke was running. So I mean, I get all that part, but for Steffi, it is personal. Sorry, Steffi. He's really just shut that down. Yes, on some level, but there could have been a better way to handle it. It's exciting for us because I love some boardroom drama. Seeing them work together should be very interesting. I mean, I'm down for all that. I'm down for all that. Poor Carter's just like, I have to agree. That's all he said. I have to agree.
I was laughing. He's scared of Steffi. He's so scared of Steffi. He was like, See, I think because she really contributed. Like, she has really contributed. And I'm like, I feel like he was like leaning away from Steffi. And I'm just saying, like, I agree.
Everybody's all, no, Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. They're going to guess you.
What did I do?
I'm like, they're going to guess you now all of a sudden. It's oh my God. Kayla's like, Brooke's accomplishment was belief, and Brooke's better. That was before this century.
Didn't she run the company before, though, right?
Yeah, but the joke is that she did it back when it was Clinton years or whatever. So I mean, the point is, it don't matter.
It's true.
That don't matter. Now you guys are, so you guys do this to me every time. I have ADHD when it comes to men. You're like, but Carter looked good in that shirt. He did look good in that shirt. He did. Tami,
why did y'all have to bring it up every time?
Exactly.
I was being Lawrence. I was being so good. I didn't say anything.
But he did look good in the shirt.
Broke nail number one.
You broke a nail already? Dang. Yeah, from the abs. Tami, how many abs do you have? You can't count
that high.
So he did look good. You're right. It's definitely personal, but Rich's fault. No, I mean, it is. I mean, I get both. George's I fainted. George's like, didn't Steffi get the stock from Bill and not anybody else? Well, Steffi was instrumental in them getting Forrester fully back. She was. That don't matter now. The fact was, like she said, we were running this company together. We did a lot of things together. And so I was feeling her on that. That was good. But you can't, I mean, I don't care if Brooke did this shit in 1985. It don't matter. I'm still good. I still did it.
Right.
I graduated college back in 1988 or 89. I'm not whatever. I'm still smart. Oh, I still got those accomplishments. I mean,
She didn't all of a sudden forget her skills.
Yeah, I don't care how old it is, Kayla. I got things I've done 200 years ago. Yeah, I'm still good. I can still do stuff. Um,
Look at Tami. I'm sorry, Tami. You look so hot. You are distracting me.
Everybody, stop it today.
She got her shoulder exposed, and she was like, "Look," she went, and I was like, "Tami."
We're trying to have a serious conversation. People.
Where is I need a fan.
Like everybody's going to they have all these hot people running around. Stop it. Stop it.
I needed to get into the Forrester Logan energy mode, you know?
A lot of decades ago. Why did she no, it don't matter. She don't have to do anything this decade.
No.
Goodness.
I'm Ethel says Steffi got what she deserves. She's always disrespectful to everybody, including Ridge. And it's true.
Thank you, Ethel.
Just found to be speechless.
Amanda is Tami sized.
I am. I have a huge crush on Tami. I thought everyone knew that.
And Kenneth's all, yes, Tami loving it. Yes. Like, get off of Tami, please. Let's get back to the show.
Poor Tami.
Awful Tami. She's ethereal. We get it. We got it. Yeah. Everybody has crushes on Tami. Everybody does. Brooke was a good executive. Yeah, one time she was. Yes, it was a lot. People take time off. She took time off. That's why she's not there. She took time off. People take time off to raise kids and they go back to the workforce afterwards.
Yep.
That don't mean they're any less than. Come on, ladies. You guys should all. You're the ladies are talking. They're saying that stuff. Come on, ladies. I should do better than that.
James is like, ladies, pull it together.
I'm like, ladies know this. I mean, the women know this. Like, someone will take time off and do other stuff to come back to the workforce. I'm like, you guys are like, nah, she did it 2,000 years ago. I'm like, come on, ladies. Where's your female empowerment spirit?
Yeah, ladies be hating on ladies
all the time. All the time.
Women hate women. What's going on, folks? Come on, kids. Come on, kids. It weren't for Steffi between Eric and Ridge, and Logan's would own Forrester. On some levels, Samantha, you're right. I mean, you know, that's very true. Steffi has to be Steffi because Ridge is still being Ridge. And they're both problematic. We can agree on that, right, everybody? That family's problematic. I mean, that side of the family's problematic. We get it, right? We all get it. However, there are certain things. We can all thank Eric for bringing the Logans to the forest over. That's true, too.
Yep.
We can't argue with that, though.
Women on the men's.
We can't argue. We can't argue with that. That's very true. She was a caterer. She was a caterer. Brooke was a caterer, the whole family, everything. But no, I like that. This is going to be good drama.
Totally.
We want some good soapy goodness. This actually repositions stuff, and seeing Ridge as the dressmaker, as Bill calls him, I think it'd be wonderful.
But apparently Hope and Brooke can't have a conversation without Ridge going, "What are you talking about? What's going on? What's going on?" Like, shut up! It's none of your business.
I know he walked in. He's like, "What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about?"
He would not let it go.
He was like, "I know that y'all were talking about something."
Is it Thomas? Is it Thomas?
Is it Steffi? Is it Steffi? Is it Steffi? Is it Thomas? Is it Thomas? No, it's not. You don't want to know who it is.
So is Hope having a nervous breakdown?
She started crying.
She started crying, which surprised me.
I mean, it's because Annika Noel, they make her cry so much. I think she's
just an automatic reaction.
Automatic, just turn it on. It was like, that's it, kids. I gotta start crying.
Well, you know, I think honestly, when the marriage dissolved, she went straight to Thomas. She really hasn't had a moment to grieve that.
No.
Right.
So all these feelings I think are coming to the surface now.
Right. Which is even worse. You saw on Friday, kids. You saw what happened on Friday. That picture. First, there was a spoiler leak of a picture that came out earlier in the week. And I know what's going on. I went on one day and they were like, no. I'm like, what do you got? I said, Candace Mack, friend of the show, who knows everything. I go, so what's going on? And he showed a picture. I went, oh. So Friday, Thomas returns with Douglas and Paris. They're engaged. Where the F did that come from?
I was trying to think, remember back in the day when Paris first came on the canvas, there was Thomas and like two other guys that were Paris was on the pedestal. Because James, you're always saying they're putting women on the pedestal, right? Paris could do no wrong. She was perfect. She was perfect. And Thomas was part of that bandwagon, right?
He was, but then she wanted to be with Thomas. He turned her down for Hope.
For Hope.
Yeah, she came to his apartment. They sat down, everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they had
remember
like
that?
the whole
remember
thing.
that she was, and I thought maybe they'll go there, baby.
Yeah,
went there with Zoe. Remember, he almost got married.
Yeah.
So that was the whole thing. So now, but I was, and so folks, people were all like, Paris is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. My thing, my hope, we don't see Grace. I want to see Grace.
Totally.
Here's the thing. Everybody's complaining. I've seen all the complaints. I've seen all your complaints. Like complaint department. I've seen all your complaints. My thing is they've sidelined Paris's character for so long. And she got, then they went to Luna, apparently. Everybody went to somebody else. I can see them coming together he feels rejected, she feels rejected.
She always had feelings for him.
She has feelings for him.
Yeah.
I think there's something there. We're gonna find out, obviously. But
all right, I'm gonna be honest. If I was Hope, I would say, do you really think I want to marry you now? Like,
you can't say that. You can't say shit.
No, she can't.
No,
but she can play the Katie card.
Oh, look,
and get all possessive.
We'll get to that storyline in a second. That's
right. They just get all possessive. Thomas, what are you doing? Because now Hope is in a spiral.
Yeah.
She's spiraling out of control.
Yes. Because Finn just sees her so far as a beautiful person, a great support. That's it. Right now. Right. She sees them because she walked lower, she was like, oh, my neck. She was like kind of walking around her neck, and she was like, I think, I know you think about girl. I know you think about girl. Migraines. What you think about girl? And Steffi ain't wrong. Steffi's not wrong. She sees something. She's like, there's something going on there. But see, barking at Finn though, like he a dog.
It's not good.
Not good. He a man.
Yep. Granted, he really probably shouldn't have a relationship with Sheila, let's be honest, but it should be his choice. It should be his choice.
Of course not.
It's not Steffi's choice to make. It's Finn's.
Ethel says, I hate when important stuff happens off screen. I don't mind it sometimes. It depends on the story. I like a good shock because now I can fill it in. Now I can fill it in that what happened, how they got together. So I agree with you, Ethel. Sometimes I'm like, certain things, I feel like when you started, like Tarai on and Weinar, I wish you could see the whole adoption story. I wish you saw that online. However, this storyline, it's a nice shocker. It's like, oh, now let's find out. It's a Good Friday cliffhanger. It's like, what the F? Let's see what happens. Go ahead, Tami.
No, I was just thinking, how is Sheila going to use this opportunity to get Hope and her son together? Maybe Sheila will be the one that finds out the kiss between Liam and Steffi.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Because I'm trying to think, what's going to break them up? Nothing's going to break Steffi and Finn up.
Right.
Except that.
Yeah, because Finn's too nice. Like, Finn is not like Liam. He's not going to just cheat on Steffi. Like, Finn's
No.
He's not going to do that.
No, there's nothing Hope can do to entice him to do that. There's nothing.
No, but what Hope can do is she can kiss him, make him feel guilty for it because he fights like, oh, Hope, we're just friends. No. Kiss him. Sheila sees it.
Or Liam.
Or Liam sees it. Because Liam wants
You know
Stephanie.
how Liam's like, oh shoot, he records everybody's
Exactly.
Does. He's like, and I can't get out. And Finn, no. And Liam, Liam still wants
James, what's in your drink over there?
I'm like, yeah.
He's been double coughing, caffeinated today.
I haven't. That's what we're doing. But no, man, like he still wants to. Liam hasn't been single this long in a long time. He wants Steffi still. So I agree. Finn is not going to do anything to cheat on her purposely, but Hope is turning to her mother, and Hope is like, I can't control myself. I have my she had a whole monologue, and I'm like, what if they're sitting there? And she's like, oh Finn, and she tries to kiss him, and she does, or it's like a fake kiss, and someone sees it. Like I said,
someone's gonna see it. Like that
Tami scenario. They're talking out loud, and Sheila's hanging out somewhere, and the kiss comes out. And Sheila's like, skip to my loo, let me tell anybody what's going on.
I've been trying to figure out how that could come out.
Yeah.
Who could have possibly seen that? Is what I've been trying to figure out. Because they're not going to offer that information. They're not going to tell on themselves.
If Finn confronts Steffi, she's not going to lie.
Right.
She'll probably look like a deer caught in the headlights kind of moment, and Finn will know.
And then blame Liam.
Finn will know.
He kissed me. He kissed
Second
me.
time,
I didn't do anything.
I kind of kissed him back. Yeah.
Right.
Amber's baby doesn't think the kiss is ever going to come out. But no, I don't think there's anything that can break him up.
Because Finn's an actual, like his character's an actual good guy.
He's a good guy. But I disagree with Amber's baby. I don't, which is not a surprise, obviously we don't read a lot of stuff. But I just think that it's a soap opera. They rarely do anything. Some shows will drop a storyline and just never talk about it again.
Yeah.
Sometimes they wait a year or two for it to, the Beth storyline went on for like a year.
Yeah, it did.
That was a long time. They could be waiting for the right moment to pull it out.
We're still waiting for the other shoe to drop with Diane on
right.
1R.
Right. But
that's the longest shoe drop I've ever seen, guys.
And also, remember, it was several years later they brought up Emma. They brought back homeboy Xander, and so they let that go either. So I disagree with Amber's baby. I think the possibility of it coming out is still very high. They're just holding on to it for a moment. Like Tami said, trying to weave a story to see where it makes sense. Because right now, Finn's not going to leave Steffi. We just know that right now. So he's not going to willingly leave her unless something extreme happens.
Yeah.
But he is drawn to his mother. He is drawn to her.
He is.
He is drawn to her. That's a problem.
He can't help it.
And they keep playing it that way. They can't help it. So don't put that away either. That's there also, kids. That means something also. And Sheila says that he wants. I'm not gonna forget about Hayes because he wants to be with me. That her son does care about her. He showed he cared about her. That was his biggest mistake, of course, with Sheila. But that's her biggest asset. My son does care about me.
Right.
That's the Achilles heel, kids. And seriously,
he has no clue what he's doing because Steffi's right. She doesn't see things the way normal or the way most people see things, right? So he called her mom once,
I know.
And now she's obsessed, like, oh, I'm his mother. He said I'm his mother. He calls me mom.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing. All of us in this chat, we are all correct. Sheila should not be trusted. It's a crazy situation. We want Soapy goodness, of course. So Steffi's not wrong. Everything she's saying isn't wrong. When you bark at people and tell them this is it or else.
Right. She gives directives. She thinks she's Victor Newman.
Yeah,
she's not.
Yeah, Tami, you're right. She's the Victor Newman.
She's it's not going to happen. I'm not going to let this happen. Her and see it. No, that's not. She's like, and Richard are like, no, bitch, I'm the father. I'm gonna. If I want this to happen, because she was like, no. She's like, no. She was shaking her head. She's like, nope. She was not. That just happened.
She was throwing a fit. And then
Mhm.
she was like, I just felt bad for Brooke because Brooke was trying to be nice and say, I don't
Was.
like, I'm not here to fight you. I want to work with you. I'm not here to cause trouble. Like, I just want to help. And Steffi's not hearing it.
She's not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she is closed off.
But I saw my own personal subtitles, hopes of Brooke saying, but I will cause trouble if I need to. But I will steamroll over you if I need to.
Yeah.
Back,
Don't forget,
step back.
I have the control over your dad. Just a little reminder. You control
Right.
your man, I control mine. Just
Okay.
reminding you that. That's how she was
Okay.
looking.
And Brooke's like, I've been around a lot longer than you have, bitch.
Mhm.
I dealt with your grandmother. I dealt with your grandmother.
Please.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Steffi is no Stephanie.
no, not at all. Well, at least people stand up to victory if they lose. Finn has no balls up to Steffi. That's true. He doesn't. He doesn't. He
Mhm.
doesn't really stand up to
Yeah.
her. He just doesn't. He
I
doesn't.
mean, I'm scared of Steffi too.
Like Steffi
Yeah.
did work it out.
I don't blame him.
I agree, Tami, about Brooke. Okay, so that sense. Marvin, hello, Marvin. We have 53 people watching. 53.
Hi,
So
Mark.
please hit the like button, subscribe, all that.
Yay.
Steffi's concerns about Sheila are completely valid. No, I agree. They are. They said that she's bossy and aggressive. I know. And Steffi's entitled also. Well, she was raised that way, yes.
Yeah.
And he goes, like, yeah, Tami, she will cause trouble if she needs you.
Mhm.
If need be. Oh, yeah, she will.
100.
Oh, yeah, easily. But I really think Brooke isn't really trying to take over anything.
No.
She really wants to come in, support her daughter, make
Yep.
sure she's secure.
She's doing this for Hope.
Yeah, for Hope. Oh, yeah.
And honestly, oh man, I feel sorry for Brooke because this is not gonna go well. You know it's not. Even if it's a good idea, Steffi's gonna be like, I hate that idea. I don't care. What's gonna make millions of dollars? I don't care. I don't like it. It's stupid.
I know.
This is gonna be for everything.
It should be very interesting. Again, it's soapy goodness. That another story I might talk about in the chat already. The last storyline of the episodes. Katie, Poppy, and Bill. So my real only comment is I don't understand why they put Katie backwards. There's that huge declaration from her that she's fine. She was like, if I go back to him, I'm dumb. Like she was just like, no. Remember, she tried to push her and Brooke together and say, you guys, she was for Katie though, she was like, I did this several times. I would be an idiot if I did this. And supposedly moved on with Carter. That's what I thought. Suddenly they're just friends. Don't know, again, to go back to Ethel's thing, so that happened off screen.
It was so tiny that I rewind, then I called my sister because in passing, Katie said, well, you were my last relationship.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what? Were? What do you mean? Like, that's all they said about the whole thing. And I was so mad because I was thinking, if you got him at home, why are you worried about someone else?
Yeah, I know.
Not me.
Yeah, not me either. But she's not with them, apparently. They're just friends. Again, don't know when that happened. So again, I'll go
like at least tell us why they broke up.
Right. So I'm with Ethel on that part going, this is kind of weird. Like this is off camera. So I'm like, it's very weird. So the next thing is Poppy. So they have this scene between Poppy and
Tom.
and Heather Tom, Katie.
Right.
Well, before that, there was this because Katie was there with Bill. I know they're setting us up when the new will comes. That's basically all this is all coming to.
Okay.
Well, beforehand, we had Penelope and Lee have a talk. I'm telling you, they had a little teeny tiny moment. Remember when we were kids and I got in trouble?
Oh, yeah.
And Naomi Matsuda is just so good as Lee. Has a glimmer. She kind of just a little tiny smile. You came in the room. You brought me a dinner roll. You told me it was okay. Like I want that sister back. And then, but Lee let her guard down for just a split second. a split second. And then she was like not having her. She don't trust Poppy as far as she can throw her.
She doesn't. And she was like, that was a long time ago. Okay. It was a long time ago. And she's like, well, to me, it was like yesterday. And she went like, like, no, that was a long time ago. Okay. Like,
Well, Poppy walked in with the, I just want to clear that since you came uninvited to personal business. And I was like, dang. And she's like, I thought you'd want to make sure everything was accurate and correct. I'm like, dang. I mean, like, they were going back and forth. I was like,
I feel like there's something else. There's got to be something else.
Clearly. But I think it's lead towards Poppy. She just thinks I guess she says she knows her sister. There must be something. And what we're gonna find, because Tom, again, the homeless guy turned busboy, is like, Poppy? Poppy? And next week they show it and she's like, what are you doing here? I mean, like, it's like,
did you see that look? I was like, what?
Ernie said Tom's the father of Luna.
Well, someone said the same thing. No, someone else said the same thing out there. Folks, do you think Tom? Well, then wait a minute, but the test was real, wasn't it?
Exactly. I mean, it was a real test. So,
unless I don't know,
and I don't think she would. Lee didn't want Bill to be the dad, so I don't think she would have messed it up or anything. Huh? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. There's another one of surprise.
Yeah.
So I was like,
where are they going with this?
They had because when they had the whole thing with him overhearing Sheila, I said, oh, they're going that direction. Now they're like, I mean, nice in this storyline too. Tami should be her dealer. That's what.
Ooh.
Possibly.
That's it. That's the best theory so far.
No, DNA test is expired. So it's not accurate.
A false positive.
But Amber just thinks it's that Bill is the father of Poppy, who's actually a real life gold digger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Lee is like, keep saying you got what you wanted. You got you a very rich man.
Rich man.
Keep saying that over and over.
Yes.
And so, I mean, was Tom very rich at one point and lost it all? We don't know his backstory yet.
True.
Anybody become homeless. We're all one check away from being homeless. Maybe think about it. I mean, anybody become homeless. Maybe he was super rich. Maybe she did him wrong.
He's got a secret of hers.
He does.
He doesn't want out. So
that look.
Yes. I'm like, again, I was totally shocked. There's an opening there. Seeing Bill on the canvas makes me happy. Again, because he's a major force and he's just hot as fuck. I would say that. And I don't see any chemistry between him and Poppy. I just don't. I saw between him and Lee. I saw chemistry, but I didn't see chemistry between him and Poppy. I just don't see it. But I like him and Luna being father and daughter. I think that's cute. But having him back and having him on the canvas, having him talk to Liam's all excited, the whole thing. I think it's cool. I think that's cool. They're getting ready for Will. They're getting ready. I like the little Spencer clan. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. It took a while to probably 20 years to find sugar daddy. Come on. See,
that's the whole other thing. If it was really a sugar daddy thing, she would have come out with Luna a long time ago.
Right.
That's what Katie is suspicious about. What is her deal? Like, if she knew Bill could be the dad, she knew. Why keep it from him? Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, oh, guess what? It does seem suspicious to me.
But Luna has been on the, I want to know my dad. I want to know my dad. I want to know my dad.
True.
So maybe that's been fine. Okay.
Oh, like I'm finally just going to give in type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's wrong.
I think it could be like a Sam McCall situation from GH, where she was a con artist. That's how Sam came on the show.
Yeah. I can see that.
So it could be Poppy and Tom work together, the same people are saying.
I'm telling you, she can't be trusted. I believe Lee. I think something is up with her. I just don't know what.
She does not want to mess with Bill Spencer.
Mm-mm.
But Lee don't
She
care.
picked the wrong mark this time.
Uh-huh.
That's like messing with Victor. Mistake.
Right. Right. So I just thought these are actually very interesting right now developments. Several bombs were dropped that I did not see coming. So that's all that happened on the show. Like those things, it was actually pretty good. So it would make more sense if Finn was doing his father, which I kept saying that also.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be Jack. I really did.
yeah.
But I know what's going on with the actor. He's not on any of these soaps right now. He's not doing anything. So what's going on? If she's like a gold digger or con artist, that's interesting to me. I'll get
Yeah.
that. I said again, we need these are all. I'm trying to think in terms of soapy story.
I think it's a drug issue.
Yeah, I think so too. Might be true.
I think it might be that. I like that concept.
Yeah, me too. That makes sense. Like that would make sense.
Right. You know, and Deacon's just trying to run his restaurant. That's all he's trying to do. That's all he's trying to do. He's busy.
He's handling wine
Trying to
tenders.
make pizza.
I mean, him and Bill, that whole thing. When you saw him, Bill's just like, "Can I have the psychopath section, please?" I was laughing. Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That is
God.
funny though.
Yes, Bill is very tame. Very tame these days. You're saying, what's what are you trying to say? Hi, Vita. Hi, Rebecca. Poppy is quick to usher Katie out the house. That was funny. When Poppy was like, they'll go back and forth. Poppy's like, I know this used to be your home. It takes a little while to get used to, right? And Katie's like, but see, the scenes didn't work for me because I don't care for Katie wanting Bill. That's why they don't work. They would be delicious and juicy if I felt they both. It felt I think Katie wanting Bill again or being jealous is just dumb.
Yeah.
They haven't shown us anything to think that way. I mean,
Right.
they were doing the opposite.
True.
They were saying Katie. They kind of grew her up. So if not with Carter, there was somebody else. I don't know. I'm just saying.
There's just something like it's like little things. So like when Poppy walked in, she looked at Katie and she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Mm-hmm.
And you could just see. Did you see for a second? You could see in Katie's face like, oh, "Well, this is my house, but I mean, this used to be
Right.
my house."
Yeah.
But
She said, "I know you used to live here. I know it's like getting used to it." Mm-hmm.
she is. She's jealous on some level.
Yes, she is. Sometimes she is. I'm just like, that's the whole point. It's like, why? I'm like,
But she said, because you lived only with me in this house as a family, and now it's weird for you to be with someone else as a family.
And him saying, "You'll always be my Katie." It's like,
oh,
really, please.
And did you see her, Tami? Did you see her when he went to leave?
Please.
She went like, because he called her that. I was like, oh God, here we go again. Here we go again.
Not a fan. I'm like, that makes so I'm like, it never makes sense why Bill and Kenny weren't going back and forth, so I'm not mad at the story, James. Well, for me, again, we disagree as usual. I just think I love you, Amber. You know I do. We always disagree on a lot of stuff. I just disagree. I think it's dumb. I think it's like, why? I'm like, it makes Katie look dumb. It makes her look dumb. We need strong women. We need some strong women. Again, I'm a man saying this. I need strong women.
Well, I just wish I wish they would have explained the breakup.
That too.
Because I need to know why you would break up with Carter.
Right.
Right, Tami? Like,
absolutely.
Besides the obvious. Okay. He's so nice. Like, he's sweet and honest and he has a good job. Like, I don't understand what a problem is.
I know. Somebody said earlier, no, we agree. When you watched our show during that time period, we were all about Quarter. We were all about Quarter.
Yeah.
We were
like having fits about it.
Woo, we were all about it. It was hot. She's on General Hospital now, so there's deal. She left Bold and Beautiful. Don't know why. There were full reasons, but she left. So that's why that's dead now. That's dead in the water. Quarter is dead. I'm like, and I was with you. I was with you. Luna is a whole adult. Bill don't need Poppy. Bill needs some loving. Okay, Bill got him a woman. He was needing some loving. Mhm. He's like, come on, he got him. He wants a family. He did. He messes it up all the time, but he wants a family.
Thank you. I was about to say he wants it, and then he gets it, and then he ruins it.
But the Logans are territorial with their men even when they're not together. Okay, I'll give you points on that. Amanda, say
Yeah,
it.
you
Amanda,
can say that.
Joyce says, Amanda, say it. The vortex.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be good.
Try to be good, you guys, she said. I mean, the vortex is real. It's
I mean, okay, let's be real. How did Katie get out of this vortex? Okay.
Exactly.
Because we're still stuck in it. All three of us are in it. How'd she get out?
I don't know if she got it either. I know. Marvin says, I don't understand why Katie would go back to a man who cheated on her many times and emotionally abused her. That confuses me. That's what I'm saying. They did such a great job pulling her out of it. I thought, okay, fine. I mean, it took a while. But this show, let's all be real too. The show does this over.
Well, remember that monologue a couple years ago where Steffi said to Liam and Hope, we need to break this cycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to make that definitive choice that we are not going to continue this behavior.
Right.
And I thought, finally, yay, bravo. And here we are again.
Right back again.
Carter is so fine. What was Katie thinking? I don't know either.
Who said that?
Rodelli.
Okay, I agree 100%.
We all agree with that. I don't know. I don't know either. Now Diamond White's back. Yeah, she's back. We see this in life though. A man with several babies with different women, and they may not want the guy, but emotions are irrational, so it may feel like they're threatening in your role. I guess. As a man with several baby mamas myself, in real life, we don't fight.
Nobody said that.
I had some people like, so you were married? No, I had baby mamas. I was never married. I had 2 baby mamas. That's it. Carter was good for Katie. Because with him, she was in a shell of herself. I know. They set it up and they dropped it out. They set it up and they just said bye. So I don't know what's going on there either.
2 Lucky Women, James. You remember the show 2 and 2?
We'll be back in. I said yesterday.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Like it was Chuck Woolery. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Chuck Woolery.
I said that. I said that. That was love.
Look, 2 Lucky Women.
I said that yesterday. 2 and 2. I'll be back in 2 and 2.
That's funny.
We're not about that. I agree, Samantha. Yeah. So babies, he's funny as an adult. That happens too, girl. When you go out there and you're running around, having a good old time. Again, I can't talk either. I found out about a child later too. So that does happen. It does happen. Some of the best of us.
Things happen.
Things happen. I was like, it does happen, kids. So yeah. Yes, Tami, remember Steffi's speech to Hope and Liam about being better than their mothers. That was 2018. I know. That's saying there was a whole thing. She's like, we got to break the cycle. But then she went back to the Logan versus Forrester thing. So I don't.
And even with Brooke and Taylor, like breaking the cycle, this whole Ridge thing, and then they never follow through.
That's true.
That's why I'm yelling at you women out there who watch the show, because I'm like, this show isn't kind to the women. I'm sorry. It makes you seem all like needy, helpless. Yeah. I need a man, or else. I mean, sometimes we do need a man sometimes, but I need a man's all the time, no matter how they treat us. It's like that's not a great thing for you guys. And then if you do something for yourself, you're a slut, you're a whore.
Right. It's one or the other. You're either a victim or you're a slut and a whore.
Right.
Yeah. No. Yeah. If you like sex, then you're a whore.
Right.
Right. So this show kind of weird about that sometimes. And so as I'm saying, I'm like, we need to be like encouraging something stronger, kids. Come on. It just isn't. I love the show, but I'm just saying, they don't show you guys in the greatest light.
No.
They don't. So I'm always advocating a little better. But yes, there's soapy goodness in this. And I mean, like, Steffi's a strong woman. There's a few on there, but like being with them, then you get them with men who they're not shown as strong either. So
she's a nag. They've turned her into a nag.
Yes. Yeah. That's true, Tami.
Yes.
And I don't even want to talk about Liam. Don't even get me started on Liam, okay? You know what? Scott Clifton's lucky I like him because I would have been tempted just to slap him because I can't stand Liam anymore. I don't care. I don't care, James. I don't care. I don't care.
She don't care, kids. You yelled at me. I'm like, okay, fine, bitch. I don't care. I don't care either. Okay, fine.
Guys, he don't stop either. Like he doesn't stop either. Do you notice that he's constantly going to Steffi's house?
My
Of
God.
course.
You know what? That little girl forgets the most crap I've ever seen in my life. Every time he goes over there, he's like, she forgot her bear. I brought her lunchbox. I'm like,
you're always forgetting stuff. Like,
I
girl,
think he
right,
just keeps it and makes it up, right? Oh, she forgot this. She didn't forget it. He hit it. He just hit it right in his car, Tami.
That's it.
Whoops.
Family home neighborhoods and a transit hub in place of the Home Depot Center.
Oh, sorry. Somebody sent me something. All right. That's the day. That's the end of the show, folks. Thank you for 60 people watching us. Thank you, please.
Yes.
Right.
Like button, please.
All of that. Do all of that. Scott gives him degrees. I know Scott makes fun of his own characters too. I know he does. Again, we're talking characters. We love all the actors. They're all wonderful. And they know what they're playing. They all know that. And as I kind of put a button on this, that's kind of part of the funny thing is that, like, we've met most of them. We know they know what they're playing, and they're making it work the way they need to work. They know it's a job, and that's what's hilarious about it. They know what their characters are doing and stuff. They know it. So it's kind of fun. Next up is GH with GH Sunday Shift and Frank and his emails. We'll all be there together. It'll be a crowded room, but we'll be there together. We'll be back next week, of course, on June 30th. I can't believe it, June 30th. I just can't believe the end of the month is the end of the month. I cannot believe it. We're halfway through the year. My life. What's going on in my life? We love you guys.
Yes.
Actually, any updates, Amanda, Russ, on your own podcast situation?
I'm working on it.
Okay, that's
you
your
know
answer.
What? I am working on a little bit of a revamp, but also I'm looking for a co-host. So if you're interested, hit me up. I might strong arm Tami to be on. Or James. I'll be like, can you please just come on?
I'll go for an episode here and there, yes. But she needs I have 10,000 shows I'm doing, but there is, she wants a co-host. Come on, folks, talk to her and see if maybe you're a fit. You never. That's how I found people. You never know.
Yep, you never know.
So if you've been thinking about going, maybe I want to co-host, go talk to her, and she'll tell you what it means and the whole situation and what your commitment would be.
I'm a little. Let's just say I have a flexible schedule.
So yes, well, message her. Well, message her and all that kind of stuff.
It's the Bold and the Beautiful podcast, and at Russ360.
360, and she's Tami.Goveia on Instagram and Tami Goveia on X and those other things.
And every week she goes, but I'm probably getting rid of that. Every week she goes, but I'm probably getting rid of that one.
I love it. And now we're all James Lott Jr. Sold and James Lott Jr. and all social media platforms. That's right, kids. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.